Phobo, bro.
That dang Phobo, bro.
Let's see if I don't fuck this up. And we're
Mojo
fucking
Jojo
live.
Phobo.
Everything's fucked. Oh my god, it worked. Look, my name is a little bit fucked up. We are here. We are live. Welcome to the first fucking episode of Podcast Simulator. I'm Smatter. You might know me from You Don't. Guys, introduce yourselves.
You gotta call it, man.
Yeah.
Who's going first?
Phobo.
Just anybody. Start talking,
No,
man.
man, you're the fucking podcast.
All right, I'm
host.
drawing straws.
All right. My name is Faucius. My stream is semi-famous.
For those of you listening at home, you're not going to know the voice.
Okay. We're doing this. All right, I'm down. My name is dmbrandon. I owe all of my
and
jokes.
my skin colors that carry my stream.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Okay, my name is dmbrandon. Hello. I am a smite caster. Everyone hates me. I try my best to make jokes, but they suck. So I have
my
a lot
God.
of cronies and slaves that I steal jokes from.
Slaves.
Wow, you made
In the year
it.
20
Were you
that took it
racist
to
as
the next
Brandon?
level.
The year 2015. I'll be
We
damned.
went there. We went
Oh.
there. Hey man, dmbrandon. I've started my own company.
Oh, yeah. It's a
Trafficking
company.
people.
Alright, enough.
Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Pbat. Thank you. Welcome to all the champs and champettes in the channel.
Oh god.
I make Mario Maker levels that make people want to kill themselves. I'm a great game designer. Even though
Tell us about your Minecraft.
I took my friend Faucius's money and then never gave him the game.
No.
I'm real
Tell us
pissed.
about Minecraft.
I'm real pissed about that. I also used to play Minecraft a lot, so follow my channel at
Minecraft.
twitch.tv/paperbat so you can watch me play Minecraft all day, every day,
Minecraft.
24/7.
God damn it. We've completely blown this.
Hi, my name is Faucius. Most well known for my work on the big hit title Tome.
Isn't that like a thick book or something?
Is that as
But,
far
like,
as it goes?
That's the only thing I have on. I have nothing else. That's
No,
all
see,
I have
you
on
could
it.
you
Oh
could have
my
said
God.
you guys would have known me from me being on Gassy Mexican stream.
There it
I
is.
also say I am that generic white guy with a beard at every convention.
Yep.
You forgot
Yeah,
piercings
that's
and
a good one.
tattoos.
That's
and
true.
tattoos.
Yeah.
That's true.
Tattoos.
That's true. Don't
God.
forget the logistics
Yeah.
of
I
this
like
whole
this tattoo.
operation.
Oh my god. All right,
What
guys.
I'm the attractive
we
white
have
dude with the
fun.
We
beard.
have fun.
DM's the angry white guy with a beard. Pbat is the token black guy. And Fats, why are you here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Fat guy.
Oh, fat guy. Sorry.
Token fat
Sorry.
guy.
Oh yeah.
We
yeah.
got it.
Wait, what am I again?
The gay one.
Oh. Guys, my
By the
dad's
way, can
watching
we-
this stream. No! Ah!
By the way, can we
Exposed.
seriously start every podcast off by introducing each other like that?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. That's fine.
Uh,
They'll finally get it.
It's a simulator.
amazing.
Who knows?
It's the same. Yeah. It's we're making it up. Oh god. All right, guys. So what's going on
We're gonna have
lately?
good backstories next week.
What are we doing?
No, it's time for you to lead us in meditation. A
Oh,
guided
yeah.
meditation.
Yeah. All right, guys.
meditations.
We're gonna have a little bit of a guided meditation. If you're in the chat, if you're listening at the gym, if you're waiting in line for your salami sandwich at the local deli, and
Ew.
we're in
What?
your earbuds, we're coming at you from your earbuds. You can participate too. Your white Apple earbuds. Okay, you are an indie game dev.
Okay.
Oh.
You are of ambiguous race.
Okay.
Stop. Wait. It's a selling point. You want to make your game so big,
All you said
so successful.
You just described Pbat.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this is a little bit personal.
It's
Wait,
really
are you
easy.
serious? Is that what you guys are getting out of this?
Just
Because
say
right
you're
now
Pbat.
I'm a Khajiit and I want to make a new Skyrim.
That's
Wow.
racist.
Come on, I need to finish this meditation, please.
Oh,
I
go
can't
ahead. I'm
meditate
sorry.
if I'm being guided myself. I need to do the guiding.
Go ahead, please.
Oh Jesus, these fucking people. Oh, you can hear that, right? Because the thing's on. It's been on for fucking a half an hour. So you're an indie game dev of ambiguous racial background. You're going to venture capitalists, and you're going in that room, and you're so scared. You're so fucking scared, because in that room, you know there's gonna be only white people who fucking have money, and they got money that they're ready to spend on you. But you need to prove to them that you're not the race that they think you are, and that you are in fact one of them. You walk into that room. Please, we need to get through this.
This is taking a really weird turn.
No, this is what happens
Continue,
in real
continue,
venture
continue.
capitalist
Wait, I
meetings.
don't understand how this is supposed to be like meditated.
I don't know what's happening.
Normally, I'd be asleep during a guided meditation.
Is this your dream?
No,
Are you
yeah,
having your
yeah,
dream?
it's my nightmare. I fucking hit record and start like 30 minutes ago. God damn. So you walk into that room and everybody's like, "Welcome, hello, how's it going?" And they don't know what to call you, right? They think you could be a Sanchez. You also could be a Michael. You could be Michael Sanchez.
Sanchez is not a first name.
Michael Sanchez.
This is my guided meditation, and god damn it, you could be named Sanchez.
All right.
And you look in them in the eyes and you say, I want money. I'm going to build a fucking open world, platforming, racing, fucking medieval simulator. And it's called fucking A Knight's Platform Simulator Procedurally Generated 2.
That is the worst.
And
I like
the
it.
fattest,
I like it.
and the fattest and whitest
You would.
of the guys in the room stands up and just goes, "You've got it," and he starts clapping, and you're relieved. But first, we need to know, what is your name? And you panic, and you stumble, and you try to open your mouth, and all you do is fart.
Sanchez?
You fart, and that's it.
You fart?
Thank you all for joining me in this guided meditation. The fart is the release, and now we are ready. We are de-stressed.
Speaking of farts.
Oh
Happening.
no!
Speaking of farts.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, Sherry.
All right.
San Francisco has a new rule in place with their Ubers where
Oh my god.
Oh
If
my
you-
god.
if you fart in an Uber, not only do you receive 1 star, but the driver pulls over and says, "Get the fuck out of my car."
Yeah. Oh, you forgot to mention the fart doesn't also have to be real. It could just be a fart
it could just
noise.
be a noise.
Hypothetical fart.
Yeah. Yeah, a hypothetical fart. Yeah, so that's what happened. Like, we took a Uber. Where were we coming from? Some bar.
We were at another streamer's hotel room hanging out, and
Yeah.
we go down and we get a big Uber XL with some guy's van, and there's a lot of us. There's me.
Yep.
There's Smatter, Moji's fiance, and Sev and TV.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all in
The
this
only
Uber
Uber
van.
XL at this hour,
The
mind you.
only one. We get in it, and everything's cool. We're driving. We're on our way to the hotel. You know,
We're
all
totally
having a good
behaving
time.
ourselves. We're totally
And-
completely sober.
From the back, from the back of the Uber. This is 3 a.m. drunk. Ignore him. From the back of the Uber comes a fart sound. Just a delicate noise of someone's cheeks just releasing air.
It wasn't one of those ones.
So the Uber driver, I'm in the front seat. The Uber is to my left, the guy. He turns back and he says,
No.
"Did someone just fart? That is so disrespectful."
And we laugh because we think he's joking.
Everybody, I'm not laughing. I am in full-on dad mode. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. It's fucked up, guys. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Fat's apologizing for
And
farts.
they're
You know
just
he's drunk.
Laughing so hard, and they laugh even harder once he says disrespectful. I hear Moji squawking in the back from laughing so much.
Sound like a
Squawking.
fucking seagull.
Yeah, seagull.
Shout out to Moji.
And so, the Uber says, "All right, you know what? You're getting 1 star for this." Now, this is where I learned that Uber drivers can rate the passengers. That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
I didn't know
Pretty
that.
cool. That's pretty awesome. That's good knowledge.
Yep.
So we learned that we're getting 1 star, and I'm in the front right seat. The driver's in the left seat. Right behind him is our own podcast simulator, Smatter.
Yeah.
And out of his mouth comes the following.
It was-
Okay. Okay. And he's chuckling. He's coming down from laughing. Okay. How many stars does it cost an Uber to fart?
I thought he was joking because he's like, "Did someone fart?"
He
And I was like,
basically asked the driver, how much
God.
does it cost to fart inside of an Uber? And the driver gets really mad.
And I still thought he was
Takes a left
joking.
onto a street where there's no car. Nobody's on this
Yeah.
damn street. He pulls over. And he does this. Get the fuck out of my car.
Yeah, he did point up like that too.
Get the fuck out of my
Fucking
car. So
kill me,
I
please.
I apologize a bunch of times because I don't know what happened just now. I just know we got kicked out of an Uber. I was not paying attention. I was just like, wow, I gotta walk. I don't want to walk. I'm fat.
You know what the best part about that was? Like, it was entirely my fault.
Yeah, we know.
I pushed him.
Normally,
But
Why
wait,
is that the best part?
That's
though?
the best
No,
part.
wait. It's not even over. We get out of the Uber,
Oh no.
and he pulls off so angrily, and everybody just starts laughing, except for Smatter, who turns into the angriest Italian small white boy I've ever seen.
Yeah, no, I thought he was gonna.
He says, he was serious? I'm gonna fucking punch him in the face!
Yeah, I did do this. I said, yeah, it was bad. I did lose my control of myself a little bit.
He said, no, call him back here. I'm gonna fucking punch him in the face.
Did I?
Yes.
I was sober,
You were
right?
very angry, and I was surprised.
Oh, God.
And then a homeless guy came and hung out with us.
Yeah, it was weird. You know, in
We
the
were still
following
laughing.
the following day, I took an Uber too, and I asked another Uber driver, so like, farting in an Uber, is that like grounds to kick somebody out? And he was like, it's disrespectful. But I wouldn't kick you out. And I'm like, I thought like this was gonna be a jokey conversation, but it totally wasn't. He was just not having it. He's like, nah, I roll down the windows, I pull over, I wouldn't kick you out. And I'm like, great. He's not even willing to entertain this as a funny thing. So I felt like shit. So I don't take Ubers anymore.
Funny.
Like, I'm a flatulent person. I admit it.
Now he takes Lyft, because Lyft you can fart all you want. It's essentially just like a fart box.
Oh, geez, yeah. I take
Those
Lyft
seats are soiled.
and I fucking let it rip.
Let it rip in the lift.
So guys, what are you playing these days besides the usual stream bullshit? Like, what is your thing?
Oh, I've been playing Smite.
There it is.
There
There it
it
is.
is.
I warned about this
what's,
joke, and
what's
here
his
it is.
What's his CPM for the day for this podcast? Is he getting paid for this?
Yeah, right.
You
This
still on the clock,
podcast
Brandon?
is sponsored
Hey,
by
it's none of your business.
Hybrid Studios.
Well, let's talk about the fact that we will be playing Battlefront in a few days.
Oh wait, is that soon?
It's the public beta is on the 8th.
Yep.
Do you just it's like public? I don't have to like set up any bullshit. I can just get in.
Dude, that's what I mean. I talked to someone from EA. He's like, yeah, so you don't need to like pre-order or nothing. I'm like, something from EA for free. Like,
I don't need to like
all right.
fucking fly into the smallest open
You
door
will need
on
to
the
use,
fucking.
you will need to use Origin.
Pass Reno.
Yeah.
I already have Origin.
That's
so
like when
I'm
you gotta
ready.
shit and there's like a shitty toilet seat you have to sit down on and it's a public bathroom. You just have to do it if you want to get that release.
That's fucking awful.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best comparison I've got for EA's practices.
Funny enough, though, I'm willing to put up with it. I played the new Battlefront. I'm not gonna say where, but it's fun. It's fun. They actually did a good job, and it is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Alright.
I haven't touched it. I'm
Can
not a
I be a
Battlefront person.
stormtrooper?
Can I be a
No
stormtrooper?
I mean,
comment.
you're basically a stormtrooper already.
Oh, we get it, Luke. Okay.
I don't get that joke.
That's clearly did.
Oh no, the joke is DM
He's
Brandon
trying-
is the main character of everything we
Oh,
ever do.
No,
right.
that's Fat's trying to say that he killed Brandon's aunt and uncle.
Oh god.
Things happen, man.
Jesus Christ. So does that make
Wasn't
so
my choice. I am but a
Fucking-
clone.
Brandon's Master Chief and like we're all fucking grunts? Like, is that what this is?
We're all just the other ones.
Brandon's
Sorry.
fucking Drake and we're the wheels on his fucking car that he fucking throws out every level.
Wow.
He leaves his car behind like so many times in those games, right? I haven't played them.
Oh, he's talking about Uncharted.
Yeah, it's
I
about
thought he meant
Uncharted!
Drake.
He's
No,
not. talking
I
about
don't
Drake.
know fucking raps. You want to look at the
Rap
guys
with
over
an F.
over there.
Raps.
Oh my
I
god.
don't know raps. You heard it here
Yeah.
first. Smatter does not know raps.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna be playing a lot of Warhammer Vermintide when it opens back up again tomorrow.
Oh, it opens tomorrow. Somebody asked me
Yep,
about that.
opens back up again tomorrow.
I
we gonna
didn't,
play?
I didn't get into that yet.
Are we
I'm
gonna
not
play?
interested.
It's awesome, dude.
What is
it's
it?
like
It looks
it's
kinda
it's
fun.
Left
It's-
4 Dead, but in Warhammer,
Oh
Yeah, I don't care.
and
You
it's
mean
great.
fucking
And they have like
Evolve?
a.
I know
item-
that I'm in like a massive minority here, but like I just don't like Left 4 Dead.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not asking you to play it.
Coming from the guy who snorted my grandmother's ashes.
I don't like Left 4 Dead, but I
What?
do like
See?
snorting the dead.
No, he didn't want to leave the dead, so he took the dead up his nostrils.
God damn.
Raps.
So Brandon,
Bars.
Bars.
are you actually playing anything besides Smite?
I play a lot of games, yeah, of course.
Like, what is something you're actually enjoying?
I
What do you
think-
enjoy?
He plays
Recently,
tummy
I
sticks a
mean,
lot?
like Undertale was amazing.
Did you finish Pacifist?
I didn't. I have to go back to the second ending.
That's the game that's like
yeah.
weird, right? Where you're like you can not kill monsters or some shit.
Yeah, sometimes you have
Also-
to flex.
How does
also,
that work?
Genocide is worth playing, by the way.
Really?
What is
yeah,
that?
the ending for that is fucking insane.
Oh, you're referring to the game,
I would
right?
enjoy if you guys would fill in the people who don't know anything about this game.
All right,
Go
well,
ahead.
Undertale is a RPG. It was made by Toby Fox, indie developer. Basically, it's an RPG about like this human that falls into the monster world. Basically, monsters and humans used to live together, and then there was this big war, and then monsters lost and were banished to the underworld. And then this human falls down into the underworld and has to find her way out.
Wait, female protagonist?
Well, it's actually genderless, but like.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Nice.
Come on, I'm
Nice.
kidding.
Taking it a step far.
Wait,
but yeah.
hey, I didn't put the genderless person in the underworld, man.
I mean, that's.
You have no gender, you are banished.
But the thing about it, the gimmick about it is that you don't have to like. I mean, it's an RPG with like combat and stuff like that, but you don't actually have to fight. There's like an act option, so you can like talk your way out of every fight. Like, say there's a sad ghost. You can try and cheer. You can try and cheer the ghost up, and then spare it. It's like it's pretty cool. You
Happy
don't have to
Halloween,
kill
everybody.
It'll say like there's one of the first monsters you fight is a frog, and it's if you compliment the frog, it'll say like the frog didn't understand what you said, but it takes the compliment anyway.
Just like nods,
Yeah.
like.
Yeah,
and then
you can,
you have the
spare
chance
it.
to spare it and then leave. That way you don't get any EXP, but you still get gold to spend on items.
So now, like, does your choice early on like that impact the game later? Like, will that frog come back?
Definitely.
And
There's
like-
3 endings. You either kill a lot of shit, you kill absolutely nothing, or you kill a medium amount of shit. And by
Yeah.
medium, I mean 1 to genocide.
Yeah,
and genocide, I assume, is everything.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's a story-driven game. It's not like are the game mechanics there.
Well, yeah, the game. It's kind of like so. The combat system is interesting. It's like a lot of people compare it to like WarioWare. So
It's
basically,
Earthbound and WarioWare mixed together.
Okay.
yeah, it's like
I like
when the
WarioWare.
enemy.
Like you never have enough Wiimotes.
Well, yeah, the thing is, like, your little icon, which is like a little heart, is like in a box. And when the enemy attacks, it'll send like little projectiles, and you have to like avoid them. And each enemy has like a bunch of different attacks and things like that. So the combat system is really unique. It's not just like select an attack and you damage the enemy, and the enemy attacks and it damages you for this amount of health. Like every attack can be avoided, which is really really interesting.
So do you still get like the combat stuff even if you doing a non-lethal?
Well, you don't get XP, so you don't level up, but you can play through the entire game without getting a single point
Yo,
of XP.
Pbat,
That's
Pbat,
crazy.
You notice how we said EXP, right? We're cool people.
Yeah, no, I'm saying XP. I don't know who says EXP.
We're cool people.
Who says EXP?
It says EXP.
I mean, it's XP. You don't like pronounce the E. It's like
You don't pronounce
It's like
the
it's
E.
like X fats. You don't pronounce the X.
yeah.
There is no
No,
X
no, no,
fats.
no. It's X fats. You don't pronounce the
The
fats.
fat, X is
Oh.
silent. Too bad that's over with. My
The
name
fat-
is now Fats. Eat a
No,
dick,
you're
eat a
fat.
dick,
No,
eat
the
a dick.
fats is silent. That's the point.
So now I'm just
Yeah,
nothing.
you're just nameless.
Well, you've
Yep.
always been nothing. Now we just call you.
Ah,
That's right. We're all
The
just
famous-
players.
the
DM
famous
Brandon's game.
DM Brandon talks shit about his close
Yeah.
friends.
Esports Brandonio.
EM Brandon.
I already know
Yeah,
I'm not getting
Brandon.
that vote this week.
Esports Brandon. All lowercase. It's either
Yeah,
all
no,
lowercase
sure.
or all caps.
No, it's all lowercase esports, capital B, and then the rest is lowercase.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ew.
Perfect.
It's gotta be super team based.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Juice dot Brandon.
Juice dot
Ugh.
Brandon. Oh god. So we were all at TwitchCon recently. Except
mean,
Pbat, except for the guy of
mean,
ambiguous
homebody.
racial background. By the way, the guided meditation
working
was
on that
totally
game.
you.
Listen, I'm Spanish, okay?
See,
His
got
name
it.
is Sanchez. Remember?
What are you drinking, P?
Sanchez Michael.
Fruitopia.
Is that
stop.
a can? Fruitopia?
By the way, welcome to Podcast Simulator, sponsored by Fruitopia, in 4 different fruity flavors, 100% fruit juice.
Yeah.
I'm not, I'm
He
not
said
gonna lie.
juice.
Excellent
I
source
juice.
of vitamin C.
That shit is not juice.
Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
think
It is
Fruitopia
juice.
was
It's
still
100%
around.
juice. It's 100% fruit
Yeah,
juice.
my mother stole a Fruitopia umbrella that's currently in our backyard,
say
and
that
it's
on stream.
not an umbrella. Oh, did I say that on stream?
You stole his mother.
Fuck,
Like,
my backyard's gonna get DDoSed. They just fucking lock me out of it. Like I
there
can't
goes
like
your
go back
fucking
there.
Screen door.
My dog can't shit like.
But no, for real, I thought Fruitopia was gone.
Yeah, I did
Nah,
too.
nah.
When
It's
I went to Canada, I saw they still had fucking Five Alive, which I hadn't had since I was like
Oh, yeah.
6.
Wait,
Oh,
isn't
yeah.
that a convenience store in America?
Five Alive.
Five
It's a
Alive?
drink.
No, that's
No,
the
it's
one.
7-Eleven.
No, you're thinking of Quick Check.
I don't know. I haven't heard a quick check.
Yeah, the one where you
He's
get.
not thinking of anything.
Where did
You're
that even
thinking
come
of quick
from?
check.
Yeah, you know, like the place where you get your sandwiches wrapped up and they call a number. I think it's Wawa. That's it.
What?
What?
Where's your train of thought?
Oh wait, no,
right now?
no, hold on. Sorry, that's
traveled the
Dunkin'
entire
Donuts.
How do you get from Quick Check to Wawa?
You walk there.
The real question is, how did he even get to Quick Check?
That's what I have no idea.
Oh. Yeah, maybe I'm confused. I don't. I'm
What
sorry.
the fuck?
When I think about Canada, my brain just slowly starts to degenerate.
Just think of poutine and mooses.
And
Yo, by the
Tim
way-
Hortons.
By the
Tim
way,
Hortons.
did you guys?
Moose.
Lubu's gonna be hooking us up with some poutine at Worlds.
Oh my god.
Oh, now I have to go.
Wait,
How
isn't
are,
that
we,
what-
wait, how are we getting cheese curds? Are you bringing
I
them?
hate Lubu.
I'm organizing. I'm sure you can get them somewhere in the States. Come on.
No, I think they're illegal,
Don't
man.
call us the States.
Did you say they're illegal?
Cheese curds are illegal.
They're
Oh my
disgusting.
god! And you know
You're
what?
a crazy person,
I know
Brandon.
I know you're just being a dick, but I'm gonna Google it anyway because I don't.
No,
All right, I'll see you
P-Bat.
too.
P-Bat, they're not illegal.
Okay. All right. I'm just
You're
gonna
an
make
idiot,
sure.
P-Bat.
Well,
I'll
like
see you
cheese
soon.
that isn't pasteurized can't be
P-Bat,
imported.
please.
All right. No,
That
they're
much
not,
I know.
They're not illegal in the U.S. I was
Pbat,
lied
oh
to.
boy.
Pbat, oh boy.
Yeah, that's because you were raised in those Canada school systems.
Multiple
You were
systems.
raised in those can. God damn it.
Yo,
It's
Yeah.
like it's like free range cows, just multiple school systems.
Yeah.
Speaking of cheese curds, Brandon, I heard you got upset that I had a jizz emote.
Oh yeah, that's right. For those of you who don't know,
Ew.
Pbat had an emote that was called Pbat
It's
Eat.
stupid. You're an idiot.
You're
Why?
an idiot.
It
I
looked
agree.
like
You
a
are an idiot.
splash of milk.
It was milk.
You're a fucking moron.
You're
Okay,
actually
hold
an
on.
idiot.
Okay, so maybe I was slightly in the wrong for uploading it, but is it not worse that they approved it in the first
Yeah,
place?
that might be worse.
Like you couldn't possibly mistake that for anything else. It didn't look like milk.
So it wasn't milk. So you're full of shit.
No, it was mozzarella. It was
No, it's not.
mozzarella.
the mozzarella doesn't fucking splat.
I mean, have you seen what's it
Actually,
called?
good mozzarella should splat a little bit.
Yeah,
There-
I've never
there's,
gotten mozzarella on my chest.
Burrata is like a
I
creamy
don't
mozzarella.
believe that. I've
We are learning about.
I'm
Pretty
sorry.
big for a while, homie.
Okay, when I was really fat and had big boobs, I guess I ate pizza that must have fallen on. That may have been the only time I've got some fresh
Fats,
butts on
hold
my
on.
tits.
Fats, has that ever happened to you in your life?
My life is awful, man. No,
Awful
I've
'cause it
never
hasn't
had
happened?
Mozzarella just fall all over me in the pattern that Pbat Eat was.
And you took a picture. Pbat, you gotta make this an emote.
I took a selfie of it.
It's
yeah.
okay if they approve it. It's not your fault.
I
be
feel like
fair,
it's still
they should've
100%
defined
your
it.
fault.
I think you're an idiot.
Why?
I think you're an idiot.
Yeah, but and it's funny because like they sent me an email to let me know like
Yeah.
it got removed, and like at the bottom, like the last line, it was all caps, it was all bold, no italics luckily, but it was all bold, and it said, "Please do not submit emotes like this again." And I was just like, "But you guys approved it."
No,
Like,
that's
Yeah,
the
it's called that
disgruntled.
was a mistake.
Dude,
that's
that's
like
like the-
saying like I brought the gun on the plane, but it's their fault for letting me do it.
to be
Yeah.
fair, if you managed to get a gun on a plane, they weren't doing their job.
Also,
very
if you're
well.
listening to this on speakers on a plane, I'm very sorry.
Yeah, just think about what it'd be like to have
yo,
a gun
this
right now.
podcast is the bomb, yo, for real.
I think the podcast is a
bombing right
shoe-in for best podcast of the year. The Unabomber, the Unabomber, or not the fucking Unabomber, the fucking shoe guy. Is that the? I don't know my murderers.
And new subjects.
Yeah, all right. TwitchCon. So we're all there. Not all of us farted in an Uber. It may or may not have happened. Everyone may or may not have been disrespectful.
All
We
right, so
don't know.
we need to tell the story of when you guys were at my house and we were going to a Walgreens
Oh.
to get whatever.
God.
We were going to fill up the gas
propane.
canister. The
Yeah, we had
propane,
to get propane for the barbecue that we were doing.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Who wants to take
I'll-
this?
I'll
I already
take this
told
one.
Smatter needs to do it.
I borrowed my friend's father's car, and it's a super fancy convertible BMW. It's like he's a big shot Silicon Valley CEO. He let me borrow it because it's whatever. I could crash it, I could fart in it, and it wouldn't matter.
So we farted a lot in that car.
Yeah, it was a convertible, so it's fine. Actually, fun story about convertibles. I own a convertible, and one time I farted and
Wait,
could
wait,
smell
wait.
it.
Hold on.
That's literally it.
Continue. You own a blank convertible.
I own a black Beetle convertible, yeah.
Thank you.
Turbo diesel fucking recalled. I don't know what to do about it. That's another topic. So we're driving, and we're stuck in traffic because it's California. And this woman in this, like,
He's not wrong.
beat-up truck rolls on the window and just looks at us and goes, "You guys look like you guys are having fun." She said "you guys" twice. And she's like, "You guys..." What the fuck did she say?
Let
She
me
said,
let me tell
you
you
want me
guys
to-
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something.
got
Go ahead,
it?
Fats.
Oh,
No,
me?
you got
All
it.
right.
Yeah, I'm in
She,
disbelief.
she looks at us and she says, "You guys look like you guys look like you guys are having fun. You know what? Let me tell you something. Life is too." And she says it exactly like that.
Like a
Life
billion
is
times.
Too
Life is
short.
too short.
Too short. Turn up, never turn down. These are just phrases that she randomly said.
Yep.
Because it was just a
she's
list
just-
of phrases.
She's
No, she
rattling
wasn't-
them off.
Yeah.
She had no paragraph form. It was legitimately
She
here's
did
a
have a
bullet point
fifth
list
of rum.
of phrases that I know
true.
that I should shout at people while in
Wait,
traffic. So
can I-
we
can I
had
just- can I
life
just
is too short. Down at the bottom was fuck death.
Yeah, fuck that.
No.
Fuck
So
death.
the best thing is she said him like in order, like she finally got where she was needing to go, and she's
Yep.
like, "You guys need to fucking turn up, never turn down. Life is too fucking short. Y'all need to turn the fuck up right now. Where y'all going?" And it doesn't.
Smatter makes the
No,
following
hold on.
joke.
And so she goes, "Y'all need to turn up, live life, fuck death, and do cocaine."
Yeah.
She did not say
Wait.
do cocaine like
Yes,
that.
she did.
No, it was in reference to what I said. So
It
she's
was
like,
what Smatter said was, "Oh, we're just going to Walgreens to buy a whole bunch of Robitussin. We're gonna robo trip."
yeah, I made a
And
joke.
the same woman who said, "Fuck death, life is too short," looks at us
Yeah.
and says, "Robitussin, are y'all trying to die?"
yeah.
Y'all need to be doing cocaine.
Bam.
And she's like, and she did that like crazy person stare, and I'll do it for you guys who are watching. She's like, y'all need to try cocaine. Like
And
she's
so-
like
and then-
nodding, like it's like she's like telling you gotta fucking,
So
you gotta
that's-
live.
Fat starts laughing. I start shuddering with laughter in the front seat, and she just repeats it. Y'all fuck death, turn the fuck up, live life, and do cocaine.
Yeah, and we're trying to drive away, but it's traffic, and she's next to us. Dude, it's a convertible, and we can't pretend to not
and so,
hear her.
And so I decide at that point to just say, "Yeah, yeah." I look at her and say, "Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna have a good night tonight. Thank you for giving us that inspiration. I don't know about the cocaine, but we're gonna drink
Yeah.
all night."
And
And
I'm
she-
just,
Can I just
I'm like
confirm?
shaking with laughter in the front seat.
What was she white?
No.
No.
That was a Hispanic woman.
Yeah, she was Hispanic.
Really?
Or Latina.
Huh. I was expecting her to be white.
No,
And
she's
the
not.
best,
Me
the
too.
best thing is she was sitting shotgun to a guy who looked like he had just given up.
Was he white?
Like, no, I couldn't see,
Damn.
Oh god.
but
yeah, that.
I could definitely tell that he was just like the joy had drained out of his face.
No,
and his
he was
life,
laughing the whole time. He was
Yeah.
just like,
He was
"There's no
not-
way I can get her to shut up. There's no
He
way
was
she'll
not.
shut
He
up."
was just like, I can't stop this. This is happening.
It's like a Thursday at 4
This is
o'clock.
my life.
You know what the thing is that
It was Wednesday. It was Wednesday.
Oh, it's
What's
Wednesday.
a Wednesday?
So it's
It
legit
was.
middle of the week.
Yeah, hump day.
And she just
Do
and the best
cocaine.
thing is, then at some part she picks up like a fucking handle of
Yeah,
like
of
bourbon
rum or
or something,
And
something,
just
yeah.
drinks it.
and just chugs it in the car.
She had a little clash. She peeled the label off of it. I remember because I remember trying to see what she was drinking. It could have been.
So
fuck-
it could
could've
have
been
urine. We
Robitussin.
don't know. Could have been Robitussin.
Yeah, she's fucking robo
She was
tripping.
tripping herself.
Yeah, she didn't want to reveal her stash at the Walgreens. The best thing that like I fully believe that civilization ends at the Walgreens by your house, Faucius. Like,
I'm pretty sure
when we
you're
were
right.
waiting, the guy on the fucking
The
zippy
guy in the
cart.
wheelchair.
Yeah, automatic wheelchair is like he passed us in traffic. We beat him to Walgreens. He pulls on up, comes in, fucking comes out. There's a guy walking barefoot in there, and it's like, there's like fucking people with piercings, and it was it was like the weirdest place I've ever been.
I love how if it's not upper class white neighborhood, Smatter's uncomfortable.
That's right. I don't feel safe
Not
from
a
people
safe
who
place
live
There
to
are
be.
ethnics here, my word.
Ethnics.
Yeah.
Ethnics.
So,
Plural.
okay, all right, let's get to actual TwitchCon. Let's have something relevant to fucking video games besides farting and mozzarella.
And cocaine, apparently.
Cocaine. So we all went to TwitchCon. What do we
Pbat.
think? What, except for Pbat. Yeah. First episode,
Pbat, I'm
let's
not gonna lie,
exclude someone.
I'm really bummed that you weren't there, Pbat.
Yeah.
Aw. Yeah, I wanted to make it, but like everything, it was just too short notice. Like I didn't
Yeah,
make
life
plans
is too
early
short.
enough. Life is too short. I was too busy doing a bunch of cocaine. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck death,
Um,
man. Do you?
Fuck death.
Brandon, why don't you talk about TwitchCon a little bit? You had a little bit different perspective, right? Because you were big shit. You were on panels,
You had top tier badge.
top tier badge.
I had do top tier badge. It was pretty cool.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Yeah, he beat the
it was
shit out of
actually
somebody for
really
one.
great. I mean, Twitch contacted me a couple months prior to the event, asking me to come like in an official capacity, even after I had already bought my tickets and shit. And I was just like, oh yeah, I didn't get my stuff yet. This is great. Even though I was completely booked because I was super excited for the con because I fucking love Twitch, so I was ready to go. But I get there and there was like, and one of my favorite stories from the weekend. I get there and all the like featured partners are in this area. and Aurelian's like handing out bags to people, you know, with like your Kappa cards and like a cool thermos and all this other cool shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
what can you say? I'm sorry to interrupt you. Could you say what was in the bag? I was really curious.
Oh yeah. There was
Chromatussin.
a Twitch branded thermos. By the way, Smatter, do you know what my thermos is?
No, I drank from it and handed it back to your assistant.
Right, but I mean that morning I showed it to you in the hotel room.
Yeah, it was just on the thing, and I'm pretty sure you packed it.
Shit, I thought I did too. Anyway, there was a thermos, there was my Kappa card, there was a collected deck of the entirety of the Kappa cards. There was a Twitch branded like power charger, like you know, like the mobile ones that you bring for your phones. Is really cool, yeah.
Yep.
A few pins. Hello, my name is, you know, what streamer. And I think maybe something else, but I may have forgotten. Plus, it was in a Twitch duffel bag, which was awesome.
Yeah, that duffel bag was rad, man.
Yeah, it's a shame those will never get used because anyone who streams on Twitch doesn't work out.
Right. So actually, that's a perfect segue back to my story because Jason comes over from Twitch and he's like, "Hey man, have you seen Mike Hayes?" He's like, "You're a Smash player, right?" I'm like, "Holy shit," because Mike had been posting on Twitter about how he won the quote purple ticket competition, which was like Twitch's whole thing about win the purple ticket competition by making a video and you get to go to Twitch on an official capacity and be a VIP, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, did he really fucking win that? I just assumed this motherfucker was trolling because he's just a fucking troll. That's what Mike is. And he's like, no, Mike actually won. I'm like, holy shit. And he goes, but we're looking for him. Like, we really need him for something. Do you know what he looks like? Like, is he here? I'm like, he's definitely not here. He's like, all right, what does he look like? I'm like, oh, Mike, he's kind of like a fat white dude.
With a beard.
And then Jason looks
Narrows it
around the
down.
room and looks back at me. He just goes, fuck you, Brandon. And just like walks away.
Now, didn't you have a little bit of an encounter with a potential future streamer, some guy who was working there?
Oh, fuck me. Dude, all right, so there's this, like, on the second floor, there's, like, a list of people who couldn't buy real booths, so they got, like, little mini booths, like Twitch Alerts was there, and, like, StreamPro.io, and all these other people, right? And there's, like, an advertising agency that will, like, find sponsors on your behalf and take 10% of your money for it. And I'm like, that's a really good idea because I'm lazy as shit, and I could definitely have other people making me money because why not, right? I told them very specifically that I would only work with products that I liked, so it would be kind of a rough thing, but, I mean, I'm pretty good at that kind of stuff. So either way.
Hold on.
I'm waiting to talk to this motherfucker.
That
right?
guy was on the plane with me.
That's weird.
They tell the same story? Well, wait, they don't know what the story is. Finish it.
While I'm waiting to talk to this guy, there's one person in front of me, and he has this really large badge, right? Everyone's TwitchCon badges are different colors, but they're all the same shape. And this guy has this really weirdly shaped badge, and I said to the guy, I'm like, hey, man, where's that badge from? And he's like, oh, well, it's not from this con. I snuck in. I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, well, I live around here, and I don't have money to go all the cons, so I just kind of crashed that. I crashed all the cons. I'm like, all right. So I'm not really mad
the
because
hustle.
It was easy. They really didn't check.
He's trying to be a part of the world. I get it. It's a little expensive. I'm not going to rat him out, right?
Twitch is the world.
So then the guy stepped a little bit too far because he's like, so like I was saying, I'm a new streamer. Like I haven't really started yet, but I'm going to start soon. But I'm going to use one of those programs that allows me to like start off at like 1,000 viewers.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm like,
I take it
wait,
back.
What a scummer.
roll shit back real quick. Did you just say you were going to bot your stream for 1,000 viewers? He goes, oh yeah. So then my
Happy
body
about it.
started like doing
Like,
things
that's
that I couldn't
normal.
control, like contorting. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna punch you in the throat. And he's like, he starts laughing, right? I'm like, no, I know that like I'm laughing and like I'm making these like smiley faces, but that's because like there are all these like weird chemicals pouring out of my brain right now. My body doesn't know what to do. Like I'm gonna punch you in the fucking throat. I'm gonna rip your skin off and I'm gonna wear
Are these the same
That's
chemicals
dmbrandon.
that like flow through your body when you're like
RDM
ordering
Brandon,
food
ready
in a
to rip
restaurant
skin.
and they don't
So
have
he
what
starts
you
looking
want?
at me. He's like, "Wait, dude, are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes." I know that I'm acting like I'm smiling, but I want to hurt you so badly.
Oh god.
And Salem now is like, it has one arm, like hand on my arm, and the other one's like tapping me, like DM, snap out of it. Like, no, I know. Just like I need you to go away, because like the only scenarios at this point are you walking away, me calling security, or both of us getting arrested. So you gotta go. Like you just gotta get out of here. He's like, fine, dude, whatever. And he like walked away, and then the advertising guy's just looking me in the face. I'm like, hey man, so I'm Dan Brandon.
Yeah, hi. Like me,
So
please.
you
I'm
want
not
to work
normally
with
like
me,
that.
or
He actually didn't email me. I thought he was gonna.
Well, I mean, it's not like you made a scene or anything.
It's not like you totally took something that was a really simple interaction and made it an almost physical altercation.
It's not like you couldn't control yourself and just told him you shouldn't do that, and that's not a way to start streaming.
Yeah,
Instead, you just
like,
said,
tried to
we're both
mentor
getting
him.
arrested.
Yeah.
Fucking...
Said, I'm
the
gonna rip
deep
your
end.
jaw off and then masturbate into it.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't say that.
Oh, God.
You were thinking
Hashtag Pbat eat. Like,
Hey,
Yeah,
baby.
it's gonna... When I get emotes, it's gonna be Smatter mozzarella. It's gonna be actual cheese.
next subject.
Alright, so the actual TwitchCon stuff. So they announced a bunch of cool new stuff. So the biggest one that everyone's excited about most, that doesn't really apply to me, is that like you can have your stream going when you're not there.
Yeah,
right?
playlists.
Yeah, playlist. Like, that's the official term for it, right? And everyone's super excited about that, and I was like,
Well,
it's kind of bullshit.
I think the problem with it is that they're calling it playlist because the word playlist in our head has a very specific instance in YouTube, right?
Agreed.
Yes.
I feel like
Or
a
music.
different name would have helped, but the idea is that you cut up a bunch of highlights, you put them all together, and then you run the playlist, and it functions as a video player when you're not live, so that people who come to your channel when you're not streaming will still have content to watch.
Yeah, and you can chat live, like if people are gonna chat about old videos.
Yeah.
It'd be like YouTube comments.
Yeah.
It's just like that feature. Yeah, it's cool that we can have content going at all times, and maybe in some capacity moderators can do stuff for partner streamers and stuff like that. But it's a cash grab. They're capitalizing on the downtime.
I'm
There's
fine with that.
ads. I mean,
I don't think
I'm
it's
absolutely. I hate YouTube. I hate that I have to use YouTube. Sorry, Hoxa. Like, I'm glad that I can give you a job and shit, but I fucking hate YouTube. I hate their policies. I hate the way they run their shit. The gaming side is a fucking joke. The more I can stay on Twitch, the absolute fucking better.
I think for an alternative perspective. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Pbat. You haven't said anything in a while.
Let's set it. Well, because we were talking about TwitchCon. I didn't go to TwitchCon.
Go ahead, man.
But you can defend YouTube?
yeah, Pbat, go ahead,
Oh,
man.
defend YouTube? I mean, well, you could put Minecraft videos on YouTube.
Yeah, fucking
always
every
fun.
8 to 12-year-old would be all over that shit.
I mean, I know, I agree. Like YouTube gaming, like their whole gaming thing is. I mean, and shout out to Fwiz. That's my boy right there. Like me and him go way back. But, yeah, no, it's kind of, it's just. I feel like Twitch already has its place, but like if I'm not mistaken, Twitch said they're gonna add like the feature to be able to upload videos as well.
Yes.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
like-
that's not a fair argument that Twitch has its place, because YouTube has its place, and they try to take Twitch money. Fuck that.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I mean though. Like
but
I mean, like, I
competition's
don't
good for
think-
everybody.
Yeah, I don't think
I agree
really.
with
I don't
that.
think
Not
Twitch
for
is
the people
under
who are
threat.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Wow.
I don't. I feel like Twitch isn't under threat with the live streaming. Same way I don't think YouTube is under threat with Twitch
I agree.
adding the ability to add uploaded videos. I think it's just there for
Yeah.
the sake of
In
being
the
there.
same way that I'm not threatened by Brandon being a kind of gay guy.
Yeah, I mean,
There we go.
All right, so for a different perspective on the videos, I think it's a good thing. They're trying to add more to the site. They're trying to
Yeah.
diversify.
Yeah.
It's going to help the VOD system in the long run. For me, I think it's kind of a cool idea. Like it's the next iteration of host mode, because then instead of just hosting one channel, you can have a playlist of all of like these different videos of either past broadcasts or highlights or a bunch of shit,
Or even
from
friends.
your favorite streamers. So it's like
Yeah.
I want to put a video of Pbat, and then followed by that a video of dmbrandon, and then a video of Fats, and then a video of Smatter. Like have
Yeah.
that going, and be like, hey, check out my friends when I'm not live if they're not live too.
yeah,
I
I'm really,
think host mode isn't going to get replaced, because I think it's still fucking awesome, and I love host mode and being able to raid people's channels and get raids. That's
Yeah.
awesome. But
Yeah,
this
but-
is just another thing to do.
This is also great because now they instituted the feature that if the person you're hosting goes offline, that it kills the host. So now, like, I
Perfect.
end my
You make it
stream-
sound like a parasite. This kills the host.
Oh man.
We
So I
must
go
kill the
offline, I host Moji, then Moji goes offline, and then it'll autoplay my playlist. Like
I think-
that's going to keep 24 hours of content
Yeah.
on my stream, which makes it because I'm not a YouTuber by trade. YouTube is actually 0% of my income. All the money I make goes to the people who run the channel. So for this to increase my presence on Twitch, make sure that my career is a little bit more stable, which I think is amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, I get it. It does offer more to everyone who's really giving their all at Twitch. I mean, it's just there's a lot of other features that are. I hope it doesn't release half baked, because it seems to be like what happens with Twitch features.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's the thing is, I think as they grow and they add more people to teams and they can diversify the teams, once they get better head count and stuff like that, it's going to be a lot more people working on just one thing versus the same people working on a bunch of things. So it's only going to get bigger and better as Twitch gets bigger and better.
Yeah. I know. I get it's a good thing. I just worry like too also opens up a can of worms of like, okay, if I'm showing a Faucius video and Faucius doesn't know me, then like what, like, you know, it's like copyrighty things, you know, people who do stuff with other streamers, it might be a blurry line because there's no formal contract and what content can be used.
It might be a thing where like they're gonna do kind of like an editor system like you have for your channel right now, where if you permit somebody to be like somebody that can share your videos, like you can only use videos that someone else like you permitted to do, then that's fine, because then they have to have like you're okay to share your videos.
Yeah, I mean, there's still gray area, of course, with like nobody streamers or people who are just uploading videos. Like there needs to be some some human eyes on that, you know.
Yeah,
I'm sure that their CS team and partners team, I don't know who would handle it. I would assume CS team would, you know, anybody that gets a report, they review it and then contact the person accordingly.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the biggest thing that's exciting about it, at least for me, is that like my VODs could just be muted the entire day instead of just for a couple hours.
Nice.
I mean, everyone hates that, but I get why they do it, and it's kind of stupid. But like, no one's listening to Twitch for music.
Except for those in the music category.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think that's necessarily true. Like, the music category is fucking blowing up, and Monster Cat is doing huge and approaching Nirvana and Grimecraft. Like, they're all doing big shit with Twitch. So, like, I don't necessarily agree with that. Like, I think the music category is kind of separating itself into its own thing.
Okay.
And it's gonna be interesting to see kind of where they go with it, given like the way that their content and content rights management system is kind of evolving and growing with the site. Like, it's going to be interesting to see like what would get flagged, what would not get flagged. Like, is the policy going to change, you know?
Right. When I meant by people don't listen to Twitch like as music, I meant like people aren't like, oh, I'm going to go listen to the new Metallica album on
that's true.
on Twitch because Metallica hasn't released an album in a while.
Yeah,
but also,
and they're not good.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, no, it's shit. Sorry, but they're one of the only music artists who actually they wouldn't be mad. Oh, they would be the maddest because they're the ones who always stamp their feet when fucking Napster and. But they also cut themselves the best deal. Like they had the best arrangement with their. All right, I'm getting too into music. But
no, I think it's a cool thing to segue into, because like maybe that could be the next thing for Twitch music.
Yeah.
Like artists like Grimecraft will unleash like their new single or new album, and then be able to talk with Twitch chat, like, what do you guys think?
Yeah. We saw
cool.
a wedding on Twitch, too. So it's like, we could do, like... I'm waiting to see what other firsts there will be.
That's right. Who's that? It was Maximus Black and...
No, it was dmbrandon.
Well, no, Maximus Black did it first, didn't he? And
then I don't know.
Did it after.
I don't know.
I haven't heard of anyone doing the wedding except
I can't watch wedding videos without crying, so I didn't see it.
Search for Maximus Black. He did... I think he was the first one?
How many viewers did he have, huh?
A lot.
Here we go.
It was probably like full production value instead of like a laptop setup with a fucking light.
Laptop in a corner.
Yeah. So other things at TwitchCon that were super cool. Actually, sorry. Before I say what was super cool, I want to say what wasn't super cool. Everyone knows the merch line was an absolute clusterfuck. I wrote a fucking book on that, even though I didn't wait online in the TwitchCon response survey, because it's just a little bit ridiculous. They should have done pre-orders. They should have anticipated it. Like, they knew how many tickets they sold. Yeah. You know, like, they could have approximated the supplies or, like, had mobile checkouts. Like, people who just want to swipe with fucking iPads and squares. Like, they could have done that. It was a complete clusterfuck, and what's more upsetting is that they didn't, like, do anything for those people who waited in line and got completely screwed, who didn't get anything. And I think that was shitty. They should be sent a shirt. They should be given quality options if they're not partnered or something. You know what I mean? It was kind of unfair. That was probably the worst thing about TwitchCon. The other thing that bothered me, there wasn't a lot of straight up content. Like, once you can walk through the entire floor of TwitchCon in the morning within an hour, assuming you're not waiting online, in which case that would take you 2 days for merch. Like they had, I mean, Paladins was probably the biggest hit there. Because it looks good, it's attractive, it's a fun game, but like, what is there to do? And like, it didn't feel any different from any other games convention. I would have loved, like, I think, and this is another book I wrote in the response survey. Believe me, I love this shit. They didn't. I wanted more opportunities for like streamers to interact with their viewers, like in game. Like, there should have been more lab setup where it's like, fucking come play a 5v5 League of Legends match with Cutie Pie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like anything, or even had it like like rotating small spaces, small rooms, or tiny booths that are no bigger than like my desk area, where like you could play a game, a one-on-one, with your favorite streamer. You know what I mean? Or just be a part of that, or like even better, streaming with people at the convention. You know?
Well, I mean, that was upstairs. I did a little bit of streaming for Paladins, and I also played on stream, but I wasn't streaming personally for World of Warships, and fans were encouraged to come into this line and play with their favorite streamers. It happened a lot.
I don't feel like it was a highlight, though. I mean, like, I feel like there were lines. Like, when we didn't play Boat's game, there were plenty of other people, like, on the other days, people just, lined up and nobody got to play, or they played once, they shot 3 boats, and then they were done.
Yeah, I think for its first go, it was what it was for their first go. I think next year is going to be a lot better, like with the lessons learned. I agree. I would love to see more things to do, and I agree. Interacting with streamers is awesome. So being able to do like a fighting game tournament with like the Smash Gods that were there would be cool as hell. Like try to take down the Smash Gods or something like that. But again, it's their first go. Everything was kind of rushed because I feel like this was kind of just like decided. And they were like, "Oh shit! Okay, we actually got to do it. Okay, go." So
Right.
I think next year, like now that they see that like it's actually something in demand and people do want to do it, then there'll be much more thought and more things to do.
Yeah, I think overall a good effort. I mean, the best experiences of TwitchCon for me were like the networking stuff. But I had to like con my way into VIP shit to meet people, and that was fun.
You're welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, I didn't actually do any conning. Fats did all the work, all the heavy lifting. Yeah, there he goes. But like those opportunities that I was given are not available to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like there should have been more of that, because like a lot of what this is networking and meeting people and collaboration. You know, we should, like, TwitchCon, like, it's a convention. It literally means to convene. Everyone should be getting into that convention center and conspiring to do different things, you know? Yeah. And I would hate for it to become another straight-up Gamescom where, oh, we're going to debut our new game at TwitchCon. Like, yeah, that can be done, but at the same time, it's like, we were here to interact. Like, Twitch is founded on interaction with the viewers,
See,
and
it's
that
hard
was
for
lost.
me to be a part of that conversation because I didn't have that issue.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's
I mean,
the
granted,
thing.
you're a bigger streamer though.
The
Right,
thing is,
like,
the thing is, if
See,
you were
from the big partner perspective, like, you know, from the featured partner perspective, I had very little issue meeting people, talking to people.
Yeah.
In fact, so much so that I made sure that when I went there, I had an assistant with me because I had so much shit to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, granted, yes, I was given a lot of chances to do things with panels and such. I personally went out of my way a lot to talk to specific people, and whether you go to PAX, Gamescom, TwitchCon, wherever you go, you have to make sure that you are going out of your way to meet people. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
But like the nature of Twitch is hiding behind the keyboard and chatting and spamming kappas, so like they need to force it a little bit. They need to force
They
it.
stuffed everybody into that Kappa Theater 4 times.
Yeah, but like the content in the Kappa Theater wasn't amazing, and people were watching. They weren't like talking with each other.
But still, on the way out, you were running into every partner under the sun.
Right. Okay. As a nobody, I didn't feel that. I saw it happening, but I don't think the layman would make that effort. Oh, I said Kappa, and then everyone's spamming Kappa in chat. Great.
What were you gonna say?
I forgot.
I have a question.
Right.
Yeah.
Did they already announce if there was going to be a TwitchCon next year?
Yes.
They probably will.
If they don't, I'd be very surprised.
They were like,
announced it.
we are learning for next year. They basically said that we are doing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So, Pbat,
They'd
you
be
have a
stupid
year
not
to
to.
prepare to come.
Yeah. I have a question. Okay, I hate to derail, but I wanna just ask this question before I forget.
Okay.
I got this question yesterday, and it's not related to games at all, but it's a very important question. Okay.
Okay.
So, I need all your answers for this. So hypothetically speaking, there's a wizard, right?
Okay.
And
Oh,
Off to a
God
good start.
damn it.
Off to a good start.
There's a wizard, right?
All right.
And he comes, and basically what he does is he takes your mom and your girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh, dude.
And he
I don't like where this is going.
He takes
Okay.
both of their souls, and he puts your mom's soul in your girlfriend's body and your girlfriend's soul in your mom's
Okay,
body.
alright.
And
Wait,
the only way to switch them back
No, don't say it.
is
Don't
to
you
have
dare.
sex
Nope,
with one
we're
of
gonna
them.
we're gonna switch to the new subject.
No, we're saving the
I'm
hypotheticals,
single,
Pbat.
so this is okay.
Okay.
Also,
become-
I really don't appreciate that you didn't accommodate me in your hypothetical.
Okay, or
Actually,
your boyfriend and your dad.
Oh, dude, that's fucked up.
No, because then his dad knows he has a boyfriend, and that's GG anyway.
It's right. He's already in the chat. There's some other shit I want to talk about too. Other gaming news. This is going to be kind of the format, you guys. We're going to talk about shit that happened in the past week, and again, we're going to try to do this as weekly as possible, or as frequently as possible. Because now that I know how to do it, it's easy. League of Legends Worlds is happening. I know you guys are not League people. I know it. I know what I know.
I'm League people with you, man.
I'm League people. I
You're
like watching League.
Yeah, really?
I
Like,
was
you know
playing
enough
League
to watch
long
it.
before you were. What the fuck?
You
Yeah,
made me
what the
play
fuck?
League. You're the
King
reason I play it.
Landis.
It's a huge thing going on, and like, to me, it's like super weird to envision this world in which we're like watching video games, and like when I explain it to older people, they don't get it. They're like, "Why would you?"
Older
wanna...
people aren't people anymore.
Right?
They are burdens on society.
When they hit 30, right, Brandon, they stop becoming
Fuck
people.
off.
Age boys.
Ew.
It's like it's super cool. Like I get so invested in the game sometimes. I have it like up on my second monitor at work, like a bad employee. I'm not like standing there watching it, but the fact that like it exists is like it's kind of crazy, and it's like a huge event. And everyone who plays Dota is always like, "Well, it's not as much money as Dota was," and like I hate that that's the measurement of like the success of an
what's
esports
crazy
event.
about that, and I'll hold that a little bit because we did that in Smite as well. Because
Yes.
technically, the Smite tournament last year was higher than the League of Legends Worlds from the last couple of years as well. Despite the fact that League is a much bigger game.
Yeah.
What it comes down to is yes, the people from EG made a lot more money than the people who win Worlds are going to make from the tournament, but League of Legends pays their players significantly more throughout the year. There are more events, there are way more sponsorship opportunities, and the streamers make 10 to 15 times as much money at least. Not to mention a lot of the early League of Legends streamers have contracts with Twitch that go beyond the normal maximums now. I can't discuss what the maximums are, but I can tell you that some of the League streamers get close to triple from what I've heard through rumors.
Holy
That kind of
shit.
shit is crazy. Yes, Dota's going to pay EG $1 million each. That's awesome. They're millionaires. That's incredible. Everyone else in Dota is fucked compared to like the 15th seed team in League of Legends.
Yeah. God, it's like
Go
it's just
Smite.
it's so. And there it is. This
Go
podcast-
Toes.
I just slide
Yeah.
that in there.
Go C9, please. They kicked ass
No.
today. I'm sorry. I've always
Rip
been a
DDoS,
fanboy.
rip.
I'm
Rip
very
DDoS,
thrilled, but
rip.
like I just love that. I love that it's happening, and I love that it's something I can turn on and watch, and that there's always matches going. But I don't have anybody in real life who like is invested.
That's
in it.
depressing.
It's-
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Who like
Make new friends.
is with it? No, I like not people
No.
I work with. Like, are you kidding me? Like people I work with don't understand. Like, what's a video?
I'm not
game?
saying make friends at work. I'm saying make friends around you that also like League, and then host fucking parties or go to a bar or something
Right.
that playing it.
It's hard to bring people into it though. Like if they're watching, like what the fuck is that? Who's that fat guy? Like why did what are they saying?
Why is there a radar on the map? What
What's
is
that?
radar?
Yeah, the red radar. People like okay, so I stream League sometimes, and like Smite viewers are watching me. They're like, what the fuck is that radar? It's there's what this bugs me. This is a pet peeve of mine. There's no fucking video out there that just like explains League of Legends, the game fundamentally.
Oh no! There's no video out there that explains the fundamental of any competitive game on the fucking planet.
Yeah.
Anything that does exist is so outdated because of all these games changing so much.
Correct.
It's just not irrelevant to do.
So hey, DM Brandon, maybe you should make a YouTube video about exactly
I
what
just
you're talking
talked
about.
before about how I don't fucking make the YouTube video.
God damn.
Pbat.
Sorry,
Yo,
Hakuza.
Pbat.
Yo.
Pbat needs to learn how to play Minecraft.
I was gonna say like, don't get me to do anything competitive. I'm just gonna do like all the break the meta shit that you get mad at me for, like playing
Oh.
Anubis.
I fucking hate you.
I got mad about that, but my man
You're not
Pbat
breaking
got
the
that
meta. You're
triple.
ruining the
That's
game,
what I'm
you
saying.
dick.
That's what I'm saying.
Pbat got that triple. I wasn't even mad.
Hey.
Fucking worst ranked ever.
And I think I came up with like a reason. You guys know this. Some of the listeners and viewers don't really. I maybe have not said this. The thing that I love about like esports in general is like you think about sports, right? You think about like the World Cup, something that seizes the world's attention, and people are watching countries play, and there's a sense of nationalism, and blah blah blah. You see a great play on TV, you can't go do that. You have to go get 20 people together and find a field and equipment and sweat and get goofy. But like if I see a League of Legends play that was awesome, I can try to emulate it, right? And that's what's kind of attractive. Like the barrier for entry is so low. Yeah, you're gonna suck, but it's gonna make you want to be like that guy. You know what I mean? It makes nobodies into somebodies, and the fact that we can appreciate that is good. And that's what makes us special as humans. This is my whole thing. It's just like we're not hunter-gatherers fighting to survive. We are like surviving and enjoying our state. It's like a thing. It's like being human. You know what I mean? We're entertaining ourselves as like a thing that we do that isn't fucking and eating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I thought that's all this was.
Yeah, you've been fucking eating the whole podcast.
I love
That's
eating.
it. Well, all you guys have just been like doing this video game thing. I've just been fucking and eating.
Your stream is just like you, just like opening Big Mac after Big Mac, fucking stuff it on your face. Eat a
Just
pizza,
like,
pizza. Mozzarella falls on your chest.
And I'm
Fucking-
so surprised I just haven't been banned yet. Just.
You get to a point where like you puke, and like your viewership spikes, and like if like viewer numbers are tanking, you stick your finger down your throat and make it happen.
God, shut
We're going in a
up.
different direction right now.
Okay, yeah, out instead of in. I'm sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to call attention to that. Are you guys watching it at all? Like Worlds? Like seriously
Nope.
watching it?
Sadly,
On
not
and
this
off.
year.
On and
I
off.
watch. Funny enough, I watch it a lot because I've got a bunch of friends in this area, and again, I might just be spoiled from this area that I live in. But I've got a bunch of friends like we hang out and watch Worlds together and stuff like that, and like get really amped for big plays and big teams and stuff like that. And it's fun. It's like watching sports with your other friends. You know, it's the
Yeah.
same type of experience.
Yeah, and I just like that's becoming a thing. It's very much a part of our generation, and I can foresee a future in which adults are watching this shit and participating in this. And
We are adults.
I know, I mean, like okay, I'm thinking like everybody, like a wider range of
Jeez.
adults.
I think
Well,
you forget.
it's only growing, man.
Yeah.
The thing is that the technology is so fast and everything is moving so fast that people who are
Yeah,
just
everything's
20
keeping 100.
people who are only 20 years older than us still don't know what the hell we're doing.
Yeah, no, technology's... My boyfriend has a theory that, like, technology is going to make us live really late, but I think we're still dying early. We're, like, 2 generations off for living for a fucking long time. Right?
I was reading this like I was watching this video about like the theory like how humans are going to evolve to like eventually like be immortal because
Yeah.
of like how the body works, like how it's just like that's how you die. Your organs just end up decaying. They get older. They break down a bunch of shit, and then they end up just not being able to sustain themselves. But like humans are going to evolve to the point where that won't happen.
I don't think it'll be a natural
still
evolution.
Still waiting for my robot body, bro.
Nano machines.
Yeah.
No subjects.
All right.
Never
TM
changes.
Brandon is bored.
Entertain me, Grant!
Yes, my leash.
I don't know why
Yes,
DM
all
Brandon's
of
like
those
the
things were
penguin.
Yes, my leash.
We're like running out of time here for the most part. Some stuff coming up. Biggest like thing in gaming news this week besides TwitchCon and Worlds. Deus Ex, the new one. What's the title of it?
Not Human Revolution.
It's
Deus
like-
Ex, I don't care anymore.
I never
Faucius.
asked for this.
Uh,
Deus Ex, I never asked for this
to
part.
be fair, the only I'm bored after the last Deus Ex. I'm just looking forward to the new Cyberpunk game that they're putting out that CD
Oh.
Projekt Red's doing.
Yeah.
By the way, I
yeah.
think it's Mankind Divided.
No, it's the fall.
The Fall, yeah,
The
that's
fall.
what
Yeah,
it is.
yeah. It's the current
Yeah.
season. That's
The
the title of the
Divided?
game.
Oh wait, no. The Fall
Division?
The Fall is a mobile game.
Oh, wait, no,
I
it's The
think
Fall.
it is Mankind Divided.
Chat's saying the fall. It is Mankind Divided. Yeah, we got
Division?
Yeah.
whatever. The point is they canceled their pre-order campaign because people were fucking pissed.
All right, so yeah, what they do is they release this fucking news article, right, saying, here's what we're going to do. We have 5 tiers. The more people that pre-order the game, the more tiers unlock.
Ugh.
Tier 2, you all have tier 1, it gives you something, right? Tier 2, then you guys get to choose an extra story mission or you get the fucking soundtrack. Tier 3
Ew.
gives you blank, tier 4
Fucking
gives you blank,
Kickstarter
tier
bullshit.
5 moves up the fucking release date by 4 days, right? So what happens is all the fucking
That is
nerds that live
bullshit.
in their parents' basement fucking come online like, this is stupid. They're holding the release date hostage.
Brandon,
this
you're
is
getting mad.
dumb. Like, I am getting mad because it's fucking ridiculous. Because, first of all, everyone is hailing this fucking game as a triple A title, and it's ridiculous they're doing this.
It's not.
Deus Ex is, at most, a single fucking A title. This is basically
Wow.
made by a fucking indie studio.
It's a B+.
For any of you who actually played the last Deus Ex, you're up your own ass if you thought that was a good game to begin with. Game sucked. Second of all,
Are you foaming
Not
at the
fucking
mouth?
for
DM Brandon
fucking
trying to
games.
stealth the boss
Trying to
fights.
make a fucking profit says if you pre-order our fucking game, we'll up the release date. Like, I don't really love pre-orders and the fact that, like, you know, what we're doing with them, but like this is one of the cooler things. Involve the community. They're going like a Kickstarter route, and everyone seems to be pissed about this, but no one's on fucking Twitter still yelling about Shenmue taking all of fucking Sony's money when Shenmue goes back and asks for fucking more from the fans. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, to explain how the tier system worked, I mean they're doing the same thing for the Steam port of Tales of Zestria, where tier 1, if they get enough pre-orders, they're giving everybody who pre-orders the game, you know, costumes in the game. Yay, costumes!
Yay.
Tier 2, everybody gets weapon sets from other games. Like, yeah, you can have Lloyd's swords if you want. Yay! And tier 3, everybody
those.
gets a copy of Tales of Symphonia. So like everybody's cool with it because nobody really cares. I don't get how this is such a big deal where everybody's getting so upset about
Well, the whole
pre-orders.
thing
Something
is like
we've
they got
always
so
done for
fucking
so
mad.
long.
That's like, you know, Eidos and Square and all those motherfuckers, they canceled. They're like, fuck it.
All those
we-
motherfuckers.
We won't do that anymore. Sorry, guys. And I'm sitting here like, we actually charged $60 for a video game in 1993, and we're still charging that 22 years later, and people are mad that DLC exists and that they want people to pre-order the game, otherwise their company goes under. Like, the Tales of games, that studio went under.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
studio that made the Tales games nonstop no longer exists. Granted, they fucking repeated the formula 15 years in a row because Tales of Destiny
Hey.
1 and Tales of Symphonia were fucking amazing, and from there, it generally went down, and anyone who says they didn't is an asshole, right? But we go to fucking Human Revolution into Mankind Divided, and it's like they're trying to make some money off a game that did okay, but not as much as it should have given their production
Wait,
value.
you mean it didn't do well? It had TF2 item crossover. Come on. That's the sign of a
Not as
successful
well as
game,
it
right?
should.
God damn it.
God, the heavy had the fucking arm.
Oh my god.
The heavy arm.
Like
Yeah.
the production they put into that game versus what they got back out of it, it was good. It wasn't like amazing. It's not like they immediately went back to the drawing board and said, we need to make another one of these. It took them, how many years has it been? 6, 5, something
Yeah,
like
it's been a
that?
long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
Yeah.
And it's not like, you know, one of those major titles like fucking Elder Scrolls where they don't make them back to back because they want to create the best product possible because
Oh,
it's fucking
God.
Square. Like,
Fallout
it's fucking
4.
Square.
Oh, yeah. Before
Fallout.
Brandon has an aneurysm, can we briefly talk about Fallout 4?
Yes.
Hey, I like
Great
Fallout.
game. So
Oh,
happy.
God.
Yeah, fucking Faucius
Can't
has
wait.
got mozzarella all over him.
Oh, God.
farting
Just
all in that
strings of
Uber.
cheese.
Yeah, you
Strings
just
of
got
cheese.
us kicked out of this Uber.
Dude, I can't wait. I
Uber
can't wait.
Simulator.
That's like the only thing coming out, right? That's it?
No,
Fallout?
there's a lot of shit
What,
coming
with
out,
Halo,
man.
right? What else is coming out?
Zestria comes out the 20th.
That's, okay, that's for little
Anime
little-
farts.
Anime farts.
I
Anime
don't know.
farts.
I'm actually legit excited. I know Brandon isn't, but I'm legit excited for Warhammer Vermintide. They did a
Yeah.
really good job with that game. Like, that's gonna keep me on the fucking wheel for a while.
I'm personally
Um,
excited for Minecraft story mode.
You know what's
Yo, you
good?
should-
Like, he's
I
laughing.
don't like the fact that you try to phrase that as a joke.
Like, he's laughing, but that game is gonna make bank.
No,
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Like,
that
I
game
don't want
prints
you talking
money.
shit about Telltale. That's how we get in fights.
honestly, at first when I saw it, I thought it was the dumbest thing. But then I watched their new trailer, and it actually looks kind of
They
decent.
have to improve their formula, though.
It looks kind of decent. I'm not gonna lie.
It's just like
See,
an
I
Unreal
don't
story
agree.
game.
Borderlands is fucking amazing. Did
It's
you
funny
play
'cause-
Borderlands Episode 4?
I'm only in the first two.
See,
I've not
3 and
played
4 are
that.
the best in the series by a mile. Like, gotta keep going.
Oh, I'm going. Yeah, I haven't.
It's,
I'm
for
behind.
these-
I have
for
a
these-
job
that's
that doesn't
No, I
involve
was
video
reading
games.
the,
All of
the
you.
fifth Harry Potter book, and it's like 200 pages. He's not at school yet. Like, I thought this was about school and wizards. Like, shut the fuck up.
For most of these chapter-based games, it doesn't. It takes, you know, obviously a chapter to understand what the setting and the characters are about. Another chapter to introduce, you know, here's the big problem. Everybody gets scared and spooked out. Here's chapter 3. Bam, chapter 4 happens. Everybody cries about it, aka Tumblr the video game, and then 5's gonna happen.
Yeah, is that Tumblr video game done?
No, the last one's coming
October
out soon.
20.
Okay, that I don't want to.
God.
I just don't like the formula. Like, I feel like my choices don't matter. They feel like they matter in the moment, which I guess is an achievement still. And some of the dialogue is good and fun, and there's surprising moments. But I never
Well,
feel like I make
listen,
an impact.
listen.
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
think you need to play Borderlands.
I hate those
Have
games.
you played Walking Dead season 1 or 2?
I didn't finish season 1.
Everything matters.
Season 1 did not matter at all. All of your choices were preset. You were playing
like,
the story, but
Even Game of
everything
Thrones
was ultimately done.
doesn't feel like it matters.
Well, 2 mattered. I felt bad.
2 might matter, depends on
I
how 3
felt
goes.
bad.
But Borderlands, there's a very good chance that the things you choose are going to matter in the ultimate.
Okay, I feel that every time, but no, like I I got disappointed with what's the Wolf Among Us was really good, but like it kind of didn't matter.
Never finished that.
That's
Never
very
played
good.
it.
I like
just-
it because it's not a universe I already know. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's what's refreshing about it. And interesting characters in it, but it borrows a lot of the writing and shit.
Bars?
Bars.
Stop.
It barks.
Stop, please.
Sorry.
But yeah, for everybody that's saying No Man's Sky in the chat, that who the hell knows when that's coming out, man?
Yeah. Why are people hyped about that? It doesn't look amazing.
It looks awesome, dude.
It
the
looks
fact
really
that it's
cool, but like it looked really empty when I saw it.
It's super
No,
I'm
they-
super skeptical.
look at the thing that they just showed on the Colbert show.
Okay.
Like the new TV, like they showed like in game, they were like going around different planets and stuff like that. Like everything looks populated.
Okay.
And like different, like through the computer basically does its own thing, taking like evolutionary like traits of different fucking, I don't know, math and science.
It's a
and it's all
procedurally
these-
generated fucking universe.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yes.
like literally everything there is procedurally generated. Like the way the life forms look, the way that like the elementic, Jesus Christ, periodic
Elementic.
table is on that planet. Like all of this different shit makes each planet its own individual
Right,
thing.
and
Like
then
the way
let's
the
go back
atmosphere
to-
is, and
I was
Let's
burned
go
by
back to the
Starbound.
original
I don't believe
understanding
it.
of the game in that they created this procedurally generated universe with 1,400 lines of code. Like, it's going to be cool, but it's going to die in a week.
I don't know, man. I really the amount of shit that they're talking about, you can do about exploring and claiming. And then studying, like it's gonna be basically like anybody
I could
who
do the same
loves
thing with World of Warcraft.
anthropology
You
and
could do
loves science.
enchanting.
You can't do
gathering,
World of Warcraft,
you
Brandon.
could
Your
mine,
wife
you
forbids
could
it.
do armor crafting, like I can make up all fucking bunch of words too and apply them to WoW, right? It's just it's a procedurally
the
generated universe
stupidest
of
argument.
1,400
Oh,
lines
hold
of
on.
code.
Chat pointed out a
This is
good
the
thing.
stupidest argument.
I forgot that people thought it was gonna be multiplayer, and it's just not.
It's
Wait,
single
what?
player?
No,
Yeah,
no,
that's-
it is
that's-
it is
it is?
multiplayer. They said you can run into other players, but it's like super rare.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
because there's
I
literally
misunderstood.
infinite universe.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So running into another player, you're like, oh fuck.
Kill him.
I'm so afraid of these things. I've been
Typical
burned by
human
Starbound.
response.
It's just like promise, and not deliver, and I'm so afraid of it. And that's like I wish like games just didn't do the like amount of like fanfare and previews that they do now because it just like spoils us. You
Okay,
know
But
what
that's
I
the
mean?
thing is, it's not just now though. They've been doing this for years.
Yeah, but like, I remember the only way I used to know about games coming out was like getting Nintendo Power and like reading and
But-
getting a demo and be like,
But
holy
that's
fuck, this is
how
fun.
things evolve. That's like how technology has
know.
evolved. We now have more information, more
I
readily
know, but
available.
like, okay, the follow up, the game by the people who made the Stanley Parable, just like announced the game and it's like out. You know what I mean?
I like that.
Yeah, like that, that's
how
like
Beyonce
it keeps
released
it
her
special.
album. It was awesome.
Yeah,
But that's
Shout out to
what I'm
Beyonce.
saying. It's just
You
different
pay once.
types of marketing. Sometimes that'll work. Sometimes that won't work at all. Like
right.
it's about like the lightning strike principle. Like sometimes that shit'll just fucking click. And
Yep.
sometimes if you have an amazing game, and now that streamers and YouTubers are a much bigger thing in the marketing world.
It'll get
Sometimes like if a fucking streamer picks it up and then tells their friends, it has this weird chain lightning factor that makes a game really popular.
You know,
or if just fucking
speaking of that-
PewDiePie plays it once, then
Speaking
you got a
of-
hit
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
hand.
Speaking of that, new game came out. It's in beta, right? It's like Devilian, something like that.
Javilian,
right?
the
It-
Trion one.
It looks really cool, and then someone's like, Trion made it, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to play that anymore, right?
Yeah.
What was
So
it? Say it again.
Devilian.
Yeah, and then
Devilian.
you said
Yeah.
Is
and then
that the-
fucking Trion makes it. Now I don't want to play it
no,
anymore.
Trion doesn't make it. They're just releasing it.
Right. Well, it's the same fucking shit. All right.
That's
Trion
not-
has their fucking
No, if
name
they're
on it. I don't
publishing
want
I
it,
was
to
like,
it's not
that's
the
not the same thing at all. Like they didn't work on any of the development. They're just
All right, well,
releasing
here
it in
comes
America.
the story so that you could disagree with yourself, right? So the dude Scapes DMs me. He's like, heard you want to play it, right? Normally, I don't try to flex the streamer muscle too
And you're
much,
like, what's
but,
your name? And he's like, Trion. You're like, fuck.
It's it's a beta, right? And this is the only way I'm getting into it. I'm like, yeah, man, the game looks good. I want to try to party up and give the game a shot. Usually plays a hole if we can get a few keys. He said, definitely, just need the Trion account, the email's linked to. And I'm like, all right, here's my email. But I think I got an email like a year ago saying that my account got hacked and that it's banned. So I just like need you to unban it. I don't really know what's going on.
Or just give
And
me a
then-
new one.
He sent me the code. He's like, I'm like, yeah, the account is banned. He's like, all right, so you can either make a new one or you would have to like go through support. I'm like, you're the one. I didn't even say it, but like, you're the one fucking contacting me. I'm gonna advertise your fucking game for free and try on ban my account for quote hacking because it got hacked because then someone started botting on it. But how is it that no one can get into my fucking Hotmail that I haven't changed the password on since 2004, and yet Trion keeps getting my shit hacked and banning me for it, and then blaming me like it's my fault, making me do extra shit?
I think you're confusing the game with your interactions with Trion.
No, that's the problem.
Also,
like,
I feel like you're confusing the game and Trion with you just not wanting to go through support steps to resecure a hacked
but
account.
it's Trion. This is the problem. Is this only Trion has this happen, because this is not the first instance.
But
so now,
you're saying that no other
saying,
company
like,
ever has
hey,
had
friends,
their account system compromised?
Yeah.
No, but I don't ever have my accounts compromised. That's the point. Like, unless like there is a serious super hacker out there trying to target me and take my WoW shit, like it's my 25 fucking Archage account that's getting hacked. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So to the same point, right? You're saying there are streamers out there that can make the game cause chain lightning. This is me. Don't play anything that Trion puts their fucking fingers on, because it's just going to be gross.
I get it.
Right.
But to be
there
fair,
goes a potential sponsor.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like it's not like a reflection on the game. It's a reflection on the negative interaction that you said you had with a person at the company. Like,
but this isn't a negative.
Like,
I mean, it's more than just this person. It's like, why is my account banned? Why did it get hacked to begin with?
I mean, I'll put it this way. Like, I've had my WoW account hacked before, but that's before, like, I knew about security measures and shit like that. But then I just contacted their support, got a fucking thing on it, and now I'm okay, I think, maybe.
Right, but I mean, this
internet security is a fucking joke, dude. Like,
this is the last year.
But
it's 2014, and all these people do is make online games.
It's 2015, first of all.
I was going to say, I'm a little bit behind.
Yeah, my fault.
You're so mad you went back in time.
I was mad last year.
All right, I think like you're judging the game though based upon Trion, and that's a fair thing. If you've been burned by a company, I get
all right,
it.
man. So you tell me about all the Trion games you liked, real quick.
I haven't really liked any of them.
Arcades.
I haven't played any of them. I haven't played many of them. Rather.
I'm not gonna lie. I liked Rift when it first came out. I really did.
I did too. Actually,
I thought that was a fun game.
It was no WoW though, and it borrowed.
No,
it
wasn't.
Why does my rogue have 6 blinks at level 25?
I'm not saying it was.
It's a different scale of Allen's, Brandon.
I'm saying it was fun.
Yeah. Movement
like, it doesn't
fun.
have for me, but that's the thing, Brandon. You and I are different people. Like, you thrive on balance, and you want to be able to, you know, all the innuendos, like in and outs and everything. Like, for me, I was just like, I had fun with this game. That was it. Like, that's where it ended.
I had fun.
Yeah.
Like, I logged in and I had a good time. Like, I wasn't looking for super. I'm gonna esports balance this, you know, and play this at a high level.
There are so many games out there. Why am I gonna play the game that's the least balanced? Like, why am I going to play the game that has the least fun factor in the end game? Why am I going to commit time to a game that's not going to offer me content in the end that's going to matter?
It's because you're a min-maxer.
That was your experience and
you're
your
not the
personal
whole market.
opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You're a subset of like 6 different markets they could be hitting.
Right. All right. I think we've gone on long enough here. We're running out of time. Pbat, your hypothetical. We got to do this rapid fire answers, guys. Reiterate it again.
Yeah, so
and please don't use gender pronouns.
Sure. Okay, so there's a wizard, and so this wizard takes your lover,
significant other,
your significant other.
Thank you.
A parent.
Thank you.
And a parent, either mother or father. And
do we get to choose the parent, or does he choose the parent?
You know,
oh my God,
let's just
why
say
is that
mother.
question?
Rapid fire.
Let's just say mother. Okay, so your significant other and your mother, and swaps their souls. So your significant other's soul is in your mother's body, and your mother's soul is in your significant other's body. And the only way to switch them back is you have to have sex with one of them.
May I ask a question to that?
Sure.
Do the voices switch over?
Yeah, the voices switch over as well.
Oh, God.
That's the GG.
All right, Faucius, try first.
I'm single. I can't answer.
Hold on, Brandon, can you please go first?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the only married one of us.
No, see, like, to be fair, the hypothetical started off as girlfriend, so the significant other doesn't include wives. So
Yes, it does.
Come on.
Nope.
I said
sorry.
significant
All right.
other.
No. You can't dodge hypotheticals like you dodged the. What are you playing?
The wizard isn't a priest.
God damn it.
The wizard has not studied the religious Bibles.
Oh, shit.
I hate you all. Just answer the hypothetical. People who try to get a hypotheticals are like the people who fucking jump the thing at the subway and like, I didn't jump it. You're like, wasn't me. Like, fuck you. It's such a simple thing to do.
Don't be mad at me because I found someone who loves me.
I have not.
All right, Fats.
Okay. Kelsey, thank you for taking the bullet.
Mrs. DM, thank you. Fats, go ahead. Answer this question with something you... Okay, make it your cat. Or your grandmother.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
That's even worse.
No, wait, just answer!
Yeah,
Rapid fire!
territory.
Rapid fire!
Turn me into a furry,
Fat.
dude.
The wizard takes N-word soul and your grandmother's soul and
It's
switches
a
them.
cat.
So you gotta fuck the cat.
Fats, cat or Grams? And what body?
And your grandma's voice is coming out of the cat, and your grandma is
I
meowing.
wouldn't put my dick in a cat.
I feel. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Fats has always wanted to live an anime lifestyle, so he
Please
just leave
stop.
Yeah, the cat follows you around
I'm
and
out,
eats
I'm
shit.
out. That's it. I'm done. The laugh is gone.
Can anyone
That's
answer this
completely gone.
hypothetical?
You changed it from a hypothetical into some interspecies mingling bullshit.
It's still hypothetical.
it.
Fats.
Interspecies erotica. Jack.
All right.
You
I'm
answer
good.
it, Smatter.
In the
Yeah.
in the interest of time, definitely my dad and my boyfriend's body. Easy.
Okay.
Have you seen
That's
his
what,
body?
that's what I was gonna say. If I would do, if I had a girlfriend,
It's
it would
sex.
be the
It's not like
girlfriend.
love. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, they're
If I
gonna
had
know,
to
but
pick,
like
it
I'm
would
gonna
be
have
the
to be
girlfriend.
honest with my father, and he's in chat anyway, so he already knows. So it's like it's gonna happen. Yeah,
Fair. Okay.
Eric.
Brandon.
No.
I guess
I want to hear Brandon's legitimate answer.
He's not
I-
gonna
I was
answer
like-
it.
I
What
would
the
follow that
fuck?
as well.
He's
I
gonna
would go with that as
dodge
well.
it.
That was legitimate.
Pbat, you answer.
I would take the same. I guess I would take the same route. I guess
Everyone would
girlfriend's
do the
body.
same
Yeah.
thing. No one would want
Yeah.
to put their penis in the thing that they've seen, watch them grow up.
I mean, to be fair, my penis did come out of it.
Oh my
There-
god.
Stop.
I'm
Stop
just
the
saying,
train
like,
of
as
thought.
I was
Stop
being
Oh
it
my
there.
god.
As
it
I was
there.
being born, it like rubbed
Podcast
past.
is simulated. It's
All
over.
right. Pbat, quickly
done.
pick a winner for your hypothetical.
There is no winner.
Pick.
It's
Ah!
done.
I'm
Fast.
gonna
We're
say
doing
I'm gonna
winners.
say the winner is Brandon.
Brandon is the winner. I'm gonna write it down.
Bullshit.
Remember
Brandon
next
wins
week.
everything. Brandon is overlord.
DM
Brandon is
won
our
the
god.
first
Brandon
week.
is God.
Hypothetical. All right, guys. That's
All
gonna
right, good
take us
podcast, guys.
That's
Good
gonna
fun,
take us
solid first one.
to the end of the show. It was a good first one. We apologize for all the hiccups. Things will get better.
New subject.
Yeah, and then follow us at Twitter. I'm at Smatter. Pbats, what's your fucking thing at PaperbatVG?
Yeah.
Faucius is at Faucius Gaming. Fats is at Zoofats, ZUFATS, like the Zubat. And Brandon's
Yay.
at JuiceDM, DIEM. And also, if you like what you saw, we're going to do this next week, hopefully. Whoever's here, whatever we're going to do, we'll find new topics, new bullshit. Again,
Yeah.
maybe we won't throw the mics live so early. Hit the follow button. I'm going to do it Sunday night. You can check all of us out on Twitch. Find us in the chat or something and follow us if you want to see other stuff we do. We're putting out a lot of content individually and together. So thank you all for being a part of it. Thank my panelists. Thank you guys. It was super
You're
cool
welcome.
to have you.
Thanks for having us, man.
If you have any feedback, tweet us, please. Like, if something went wrong, something didn't sound right, things could be better. Like, this is an iterative thing. It will only get better. But that is going to be it for the last episode of Podcast
The last
Simulator.
The last episode.
Oh, fuck!
We're done.
Fuck! No, I blew the
We're
ending
done.
and the opening. I can't do that. Oh, this is
over.
shit.
It's
All right.
over.
The shit's over. Everybody, good night. Thank you.